What is up? What is up? What is up? And welcome back to the Hip Hop Comic Shop. I'm your host, Black Manta. And with the assistance of VR Trooper, we are bringing you a new episode. I know I've been gone for a hot minute. I was on the road. I am a trucker. I was gone for a month. And that was crazy, just being gone that long from the fam. But I'm back. I brought some great stuff with me, and I just want to share that with you guys. Thank y'all for holding on and waiting for this new episode. And only thing I can say is thank you. That's it. That's all we can say. I appreciate everyone who's still here, still waiting for new episodes. Thank you so much. Me and VR Trooper and all our producers are just grateful for that. And just so you know, we're at 73 subs. We need 7 more, right? 7 more. And we have a giveaway for a graded comic book. You know what I'm saying? Next episode, I will show you what that comic book is, but we are 7 subs away, and we are giving away a free graded comic book. It ain't no bull. We got something that's dope. I think a lot of people will like it. And hey, if you're the 80th sub, you're gonna pop it off. It is, from there on, it's whoever's gonna win. So let me just go ahead and start this off, man. So like I said, I was gone. I was on the road, and I have some issues I want to show to you guys. I want to just share everything that I picked up the last month. And let's go ahead and begin that. Now, the number one joint I would like to show you is the 25th anniversary of Marvel. And that 25th issue from Marvel is G.I. Joe, right there. Look at Snake Eyes in all his glory. It's so simple. It's so great. I really do dig this, man. I picked that up here, actually, in San Antonio when I got back into town, that is. And I couldn't ignore it. I had to get it. There's a lot of the 25th anniversary issues that are just fantastic that are out there. They have about 4 or 5 Spider-Man. There's a Thor. There's a Care Bears. There's an Ewoks. There's a Heathcliff. And they are just beautiful works of art, and I would like to try to get as many of these as I can, raw, graded, or whatnot. But when I saw this one, it was for 10 bones. Picked it up, and it's a newsstand? Oh man, I couldn't pass that up. I had to get that. I had to get it. So that is part of the collection. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe, gotta have it. Now, another book I did pick up was The Amazing Spider-Man 93. And this is the Ben Reilly clone versus Peter Parker. And this right here is also the first appearance of Ben Reilly becoming a villain. If I remember correctly, his name is Chasm. And it's pretty dope. His his costume is black, green, and purple, and basically he cannot see his face anymore. So pretty much that would drive you insane if you can't see your face. So I picked that up. I have 2 copies of this, and very dope. I love this cover. I love how you have the 2 different Spider-Man costumes going at it. Peter was getting his ass whooped in this one, by the way, but he talked Ben Reilly down, and then Ben Reilly lost his mind. So yeah, very nice. Another one I picked up, this was in when I was in Laredo. This was a facsimile of the first Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man comic book with the Fantastic Four. I just had to get that. If I can't get his first appearances in Amazing Mysteries, I'm probably saying that wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Or I can't get the original. I had to get the facsimile. So I have this. It is what it is. I don't got $70,000 just to go throw for a comic book. So, hey, if I had $70,000, I would have probably picked it up. All right. Oh, this is another one I picked up. I picked the next couple of books I picked up in Denver, Colorado. Um, it was a comic book and card shop called the Iron Lion. It was very nice. It had man, they had some beautiful stuff in there, some great books, some great graded books, beautiful cards, some signed jerseys. They had a Jerry West autographed jersey that I would love to get my hands on. But I did pick up Gargoyles #1. Oh, party foul. I really do enjoyed that cartoon by Disney, and this is the first comic book issue that they're expanding on the universe of Gargoyles, and it's pretty nice, man. I really do like the cover art. I do like the story art in it as well. It's really expanded on a lot of the storylines from the cartoon that ended abruptly. I really did enjoy that cartoon. I thought it was very nice. Me and the family really did enjoy watching that, and just for them to get to extend on that, it is a plus. And if you do like Gargoyles, they have about like 20 different variant issue covers of this, which is crazy. I saw this one. I just like that one because it has Goliath on the front, has Brooklyn and all the other guys. I can't even remember everyone's name, Hudson, but I did like that cartoon. I do like this comic book, so I had to pick it up. So bam, that is part of the collection. I am so happy to have that in my collection. Another one I did pick up was the Batman and Spawn crossover, and this is the Catwoman number 50 variant right here. This cover is banging. I love that cover. I read the book. Really didn't like the story that much, but that cover, I got the cover because when I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, I want that." I didn't really dig the story that well, but that cover alone was off the chain. I heard that the Batman Spawn crossover is very good. It's the third crossover that they've had with DC and Image, and they said that McFarlane really put his foot into this one, and they came out really good. I can't wait to actually read that. But I did pick up this Catwoman 50, and I enjoyed it very much. That cover is off the chain. Definitely off the chain. All right. Now, another one I picked up in Denver, the Iron Lion, was The Walking Dead Deluxe. This is number 53, and you got Spawn and Michonne. I just saw that on. I was like, and it's drawn by David Finch. I was like, yep, I'm getting that. It was without a question. Without a question. What's cool about the Walking Dead Deluxe is that they're retelling. It's not even a retelling. They're just reissuing all of the original Walking Dead comic books, but it's in color. Because the original books were all in black and white, white, and gray. But this is all in color. I can't front. It looks great. My wife used to read that. Miss Manta, Lady Manta, used to read Walking Dead. I got her into comic books behind that. And she was like, well, what's so good about it? It's just in color. Then I went ahead and opened this up for her, and she was in awe. The coloring on this is fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. I wish I would have started picking this up on number 1. Again, I missed out, but it looks great. Just seeing the zombies in color, seeing the blood in color, seeing all the characters in color with all the blood, the guts, the gunfire, just them just walking around, just the whole world building of Walking Dead, seeing it in color is very nice, man. And if you haven't been reading it in color, I suggest that you pick it up and check it out because it's very nice. Very nice. All right. Now, here's something that's completely off the chain. This is props out to a YouTube channel called the Black Comic Lords. Okay. I've been checking them out for a minute. I've been subbed to them for a while, maybe like 2 or 3 months. And they've been putting me onto some books that I didn't even know about, or characters that I was surprised about that I've been picking up. And one of the characters that I picked up that they're saying that they may put into the next Marvel show, which will be on Disney Plus, which is going to be Secret Invasion. They said that they may introduce 3D Man. And since they were talking about that, I picked up his first appearance, which was in Avengers The Initiative number 12. I like this cover because you got Iron Man and War Machine facing off on each other. So I went in and picked that up. Now, I'm not a FOMO guy, which is fear of missing out, but I do love getting first appearances. So I went in and picked this up. It was real cheap. It was only $8. So I picked it up. You know, if he happens to be in the show, that'll be great because I got it. And what makes him kind of unique with 3D Man is that he can see just by looking at people with his goggles, or just the way he looks or the way he sees. He can tell who's a Skrull and who's human. So, you know, I was like, I'll go ahead and pick that up real quick. Why not, man? Like I said, it was only $8. It was nothing like it was going to break the bank. You know, maybe he'll turn out to be a big character. You know, maybe he'll, jump up to $50, flip it, bought it for $8, flip it for $50. Who cares, right? Now, this right here. All right. This is something that I'm very proud that I got. All right. DJ Bones, this is for you. All right. And this is for everybody who is an 80s baby. All right. This is something that I never thought I'd see. I'm happy that it came out. When I was just looking online, I saw it, and I was like, I'm getting that. This is Transformers versus the Terminator. What? Look at that cover right there. You got Prime, and then his face starts to break away. Then you got the Terminator skull right behind that. Come on. IDW, that is beautiful. That is beautiful right there. I can't, man, come on. This is the red, the black, and the gray. That is fantastic artwork, okay? I dig that. Now, there's 4 issues to this storyline. I just have number 1. I will be picking up the other 3. And I may come back and do a review of this storyline. But just the cover art alone, I had to pick up this book, okay? So, yeah, that's mine. Yeah, can't front. Hip Hop Comic Shop. That's right. All right. Now, what I want to show you guys now are some of the graded books that I picked up. I lucked up on my first one, and the other 2 were gifts from my wife and my daughter, and also my brother-in-law. So I'm so happy about it. I have them in my collection, and I just want to share them with you as well. Now, the first one I got here is a 9.2 CGC. Justice League of America. This came out in 1997. Look at that right there. In all of its 90s glory. You got Superman. I'm about to say Spider-Man. Superman with a mullet. You already know that's crazy. He got a mullet. Then you got Kyle Ratner, Green Lantern. Then you got Aquaman with his harpoon hand. You know this is nothing but the extreme 90s, baby. If you didn't grow up in that time, I don't know what to tell you. You missed out on a whole bunch of good, corny stuff, man. Too many guns, too many knives, long hair, extreme. They even had extreme Doritos back in the day. That's crazy. But yeah, man, I got that, man. It's a 9.2. It's part of the collection. I'm very happy. I always love this cover. And yeah, it's mine now. So yeah, it's very dope. Very dope. All right. And now, here we go. This is what I got for a Christmas Christmas. I don't celebrate all these holidays, but man, I can't front. My ladies got me this and I was so excited. I have 2 copies of this book already. I have a direct copy, and I also have a excuse me, a newsstand. But then I got this at a graded copy at a 9.6. It is The Amazing Spider-Man 346. Look at that right there, man. With all that glory. Look at that beautiful stuff. Oh, party foul, number 12. But look at that right there. Man, I mean, it's just a great cover. Eric Larson right there in all his glory. You know what I'm saying? And you get Venom with the slime, the green slime going down his teeth. He has Spider-Man in his sights. I remember when I was a child, man, and I saw this cover, I was like, are you crazy, yo? This is what is going to happen in this book. What is going to happen? And I just remember that storyline. It was a great storyline. And like I said, this is my 3rd book. I was going to send off one of mine, the 2 that I have, but now I don't have to. Because apparently my wife knows what I'm thinking. That's scary. But I got this now, and I'm excited, man. So excited. All right, and now, the last book that I want to share with you guys today is something that is just fantastic. I have the first 13 issues of this, and came out in the 90s. It's Todd McFarlane, and it is the Spider-Man joints. And I'm still sending off mine, but this right here, I have to say thank you to Victor. Thank you to Lady Manta. Thank you to Baby Manta. This is Spider-Man number 1, Todd McFarlane. Right there. Bam. That is fantastic. All right. It's a newsstand. It's graded, and it is mine. And when I opened this up, man, I was so excited. I came in front, man. I was so happy because I was already thinking about sending mine off, which is a newsstand as well. But then to see that you already have this book graded at a 9.6, and you don't even have to send yours off now. Whoa, you don't have to send it off now. You already have it because your wife and your daughter and your brother-in-law knew what book you wanted. Come on, man. I mean, you can't ask for nothing more. So yeah, this is part of my collection now. I will send off my other copies and get them all graded. I mean, just to have them all graded, the first 13. But knowing that I already have number 1 graded and I'm going to get my other number 1 graded, this is, come on, yo. Straight up and down. It is beautiful. It's fantastic. Look how great that cover pops, man. That is a classic cover. There have been so many remakes of this cover. It's ridiculous, man. I've seen them with Spawn. I've seen them with the Hulk. I've seen them with Wolverine. But this book is fantastic, okay? It's one of my favorite books of all time. Just the cover itself, and then you got the artwork on the inside from McFarlane as well. It just doesn't get any better than this, man. This dude, his line work, his artwork, his inking, everything is fantastic, man. And so I'm just so happy to have this in my collection, you know. And yeah, I'm that dude, man. I'm just that nerdy with everything. I appreciate you guys sitting back and waiting for us to come back with a new episode. I know it's been a hot minute. But we're back. Expect another show in another 2 weeks. We will be back. This is the Hip Hop Comic Shop. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep on building. We're going to keep on giving you nothing but the best of music, hip hop, comic books. That's what we do. That's what we love. And we're going to be here. We're here, all right? Southtown 101. Always repping. 210 to the dirt, baby. All right, y'all? Nothing but love. Peace out.